We all want to change and become a better person because we know that change, when we change, we progress, we improve. And that goes with the economy, that goes with the family, that goes as an individual. Change makes us better. Despite knowing this truth, we fail on our commitments of change to our loved ones. Why is change then so hard? As per the book Atomic Habits, and I would highly recommend you that you read this book, James Clear says that change is hard because of two reasons. The first, we try to change the wrong thing. Secondly, we try to change the wrong way. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why we try to change the wrong thing. As per James Clear, he says that we all know what we want to change. I want to lose weight, or so on and on. That's what we want. How we want to change it, we probably know it by going to the gym or something like that. Why we want it, very few people think about it. Who is the person that we will be? Very few people think on that. What habits, what beliefs, and what reference points this person should have is very few people think about it. So he says that if you want to change, you need to change habits, beliefs, and reference points. And when you take on those things, habits, reference points, and beliefs of this new person, change happens. Let's give you some examples. Let's say you're a student and you say, I want to get into the best colleges in the world. Ivy League colleges, IITs, Indian Institute of Sciences, AIMS, KMC, Xavier's College, and so on. That's what you want. You probably know or probably have thought about how you're going to get this. Probably say, I'll go to CFL or colleges like CFL, where you're surrounded with the best, and so on. That's how you want it. Why you want it? Many of you are not very clear on why you want it. The reasons could be, if you are thought about it, I'm in the best colleges because I want to be surrounded with the best, taught by the best facilities, and I want to have great opportunities in the future for me, and that's why I want it. Very few people, students, would have thought about who is this person going to be after he gets into an IIT or an Ivy League college or into AIMS or KMC. Who's that person going to be? Or who is the person currently in IITs and so on? You will see that the person who has to be in an IIT or an Ivy League college or these colleges has to have habits. What kind of habits this person has? He's probably never a procrastinator, or a procrastinator not to that extent. He studies from the best books. He never gives up on things. He's got a very strong friend circle or supportive circle that helps mentors him or he works with. And what are his beliefs? His beliefs are that, if I've taken a commitment to study this many hours in a week, I will do it. If I've done a commitment to study this much today, I will do it. He's a better planner. He's a better organizer, more disciplined person. These are his habits. There are certain beliefs and there are certain reference points for him. And unless you take on these reference points, beliefs, and habits of that person, you will never be, or you find it extremely hard for you to be there. Let's take on another example. I take on and say, for example, I want to be as healthy as Milind Soman. I know what I want. I'll probably say, I want to go. Why? I want to go to the gym. I want to work out 3 times or 6 times a week. Why do I want it? I would have not thought about it. It says, okay, I want to remain healthy. I want to be strong for my children. I want to be there when they are older, and so on. Why I want it? Who's the person that will be? I would be a more better looking person. I would be the person that, has certain beliefs. What are my beliefs? I should not eat junk food. I should, work out every day. Working out every day is an important part of me, And I say, what are the beliefs, habits, and reference points as Milind Soman has towards health and fitness? And if I take on his habits, his beliefs, and his reference points on health and food, then I could be as fit as him. Let's say, another example, that you want to become like Sundar Pichai, one of the top CEOs in the world. That's what you want. How are you going to do it? You probably think about, I'll go to an IIT like him, I'll go to an college MSc program like this, I'll work for Google, Apple, and then be like him. Why do you want it? You probably have your reasons for it. Who is this person, Sundar Pichai? What is he made of? What are his habits? What are his beliefs? And what are his reference points towards the world? How does he see this world? And unless you take on his habits, his beliefs, and his reference points, you will find it hard to be like him. You can take any person as an example that you would want to be like. Find out what habits they have towards that topic, what beliefs they have, or what reference points they have, and try to take it on to yourself. And how do you do that? For example, I'll give you a story here. There's a person who goes to meet a Red Indian chief, and he says that, Chief, I know you always do the right thing. How do you manage to do this? He says that, just like you, on my shoulder, I have two wolves. One is a gray wolf who always tells me to do the wrong things. And on my right side, I have the white wolf who always tells me to do the right things. He says, who wins? He says, the one that I feed. So for us, if I want to change or you want to change, on your left-hand side, you have the black wolf, or your old habits. And on the right-hand side, you have your new self, the new habits, the new beliefs, new reference points. The more often you take on the new habits, or the doom with the new habits, the more often you take the new beliefs, the more often you take the new reference points, you're feeding the white wolf and you become the new self. And that's the thing. As James Clear said, we try to change the wrong things. So if you want to change the right things, we have to change our habits, reference points, and beliefs. And in the next video, we're going to talk about what's the best way to change habits. Thank you.